Alright, so I haven't made a video in a while. I know I'm a little behind on that. I haven't had anything really new to buy. I guess I got a video game. I haven't really reviewed anything lately, so I did see a very cool question and answer thing, so I'm going to do a review, do a kind of a segment on that. Star Wars fan favorites, posted by Dale Hunt 000. I saw Jedi Master did a version of it. So here's my version. 6 questions, basically to see how much you know about your Star Wars fanship. So here we go. Question number 1: Who is your favorite clone trooper? Well, I haven't got big on board with this whole clone trooper thing. I know Clone Wars has kind of initiated that, but I have yet to get huge into it. I will say that my favorite one as of right now, and it's mainly because it's a play on words, is Captain Rex. For any of you who don't know where this name came from, this is a direct take from Star Tours, the ride at Disneyland. This is Captain Rex from the cockpit. I know this is probably your first flight, and it's mine too. So they took Captain Rex. If you notice, almost every other clone trooper leader is a commander. Captain is one of the few captains. They named him Captain Rex because Captain Rex is the robot from Star Tours. So I thought that was a kind of a cool thing. I said, hey, nice little trick you guys pulled there. I like it. So that's my favorite clone trooper. Favorite planet? Um, you know, I love the Robot Chicken and saying, it's funny that every single planet has one geographical distinction, and they're all the same all the way around. It's just what planets really like that, really. But really, my favorite planet, I have to go just for straight dramatic purposes, Mustafar. There's something very visceral about an all volcanic planet, and it rhymes too. What do you know? So I really do like that planet. I think it is an interesting way to have that kind of, you can see the emotions of through the eruptions and things like that, and it made for a really interesting battle on Revenge of the Sith. Okay, so next question is favorite weapon. Hands down, lightsaber. If I could own one of these, I would. If I could own a real, breathing lightsaber. I'll probably do a review on this next, because this is probably the next best thing I've got in my collection. I cherish this thing so much. I need more of them. Heck, I want some swords on my wall in reality, not just lightsabers. Um, really, in reality, like I said, lightsaber is just, it cuts through almost anything. It can deflect blaster bolts. It's an all-intensive purpose tool, but at the same time, it's not necessarily a weapon. It can be used against people who are forcing you to use it. But as the Jedi say, more elegant weapon for a more civilized time. Favorite species? Hands down, probably going to be based on the fact that my favorite character is Darth Maul, the Zabrox. Just a really cool species. They basically humanoid, but they've got the horns. That's just an interesting dynamic. It's like, wow, that kind of cool and kind of sucks, because you can't wear hats easily enough, and most of them are bald, or to a certain degree bald. But I think they're an interesting race. I think I hope they expand on them soon in some degree, other than just having a Sith Lord based on their species. Very cool race. Favorite ship? Okay, I should have looked this up ahead of time, but I'm pretty sure the name of the ship is the Outrider. It is Dash Rendar's ship. I think it is one of the coolest looking ships released. I know it's a riff on the Millennium Falcon in a way. It's, this kind of smuggling vessel in a sense. But the fact that its cockpit was kind of swivel, almost like a B-wing, but it's the whole ship. It just had that dynamic of just, wow, trip. That's really cool. If I had to pick a second ship, it'd be the Ebon Hawk. I think that's one of the coolest looking ships. I think it even outranks this Millennium Falcon just a little bit. I love the Falcon, don't get me wrong. I'm an old school Star Wars fan. I love it. Jedi or Sith? That's a tough question. When it comes down to it, I live my life like a Jedi, and I make sure to do that because that's just who I am. I feel like it's my goal to help people in need, to love others before myself. I live my life in that sense. But when it comes to having fun with Star Wars, I'm Sith all the way. I think the Sith are evil in its purest form. As they say, there is no absolutes, just like in a Sith world. And so be it. The Sith are evil, pure and simple. They have no other goal. And because of that, that makes them fun to play. Your Darth Mauls, your Dooku's, your your Emperors, Vader. Some of the most iconic characters of all time are Sith. True, there are some very iconic Jedis, but I mean, you look at the greatest villain of all times and the list of them. Darth Vader's on the list. I guarantee you, Darth Maul appears on some people's list because he is iconically very, very dark and visceral. So anyway, that's my overall list. I hope you enjoyed. I'll do a review on the lightsaber here probably in a moment. So until then, keep collecting. May the Force be with you. Until next time.